guys. So today I want to share another story with you. Today I want to talk about Real Housewives Shannon Beador comeback. I am loving, okay, people, loving Shannon Beador these days. Like, when she first came on the show, like, she was okay. She was just another housewife. And, when she went through the whole Vicky and Brooke stage, she was like, kind of like wearing on my nerves, just a little bit. But I had no idea that I was going to love her so much. And why am I such a huge Shannon fan now? I hate to say it, people. It's because of her divorce, okay? It's because of her divorce and how quickly she bounced back from this divorce. Now, divorce is not an easy thing, people. It's not an easy thing. And I know you've heard me say this before. I personally prefer death. I wish the other person would die instead of divorce. Then I don't have to see him anymore. So David the douche should thank his lucky stars that he married Shannon instead of me, because this would be a whole different ending. But this isn't about me. This isn't about me. Back to Shannon. And most people, it takes years, people, years to even resemble somewhat of the person you used to be before the divorce. Okay? It takes years. Shannon Beador did not take years. She has the most strongest comeback story I've ever heard of. I'm loving. Like, she needs to write a book, people. She needs to write a book. Now let's go over what she's been through. So we all know David the douche didn't waste any time being mean to her. I mean, straight out the box. I would say it was maybe her second season on the show. He started cheating on her. Remember about that? She had to deal with that. And then he proposed to her only to be mean to her again. And in my opinion, this is when he started cheating again. But, there's no evidence. But in my head, I know the deal. So we had to deal with that. Then he decides after 17 years, he's out. He just decides to leave. He wants a divorce. And he wasn't nice about it, people. He was just like, I'm done with this. I'm done with you. And then she had to fight him for child support. He lied about his figures. When I call him David the douche, I'm being nice. This man is horrible. He was very horrible. Now, when I call David the douche, I am fully aware that this is just my opinion. I'm sure David has his supporters out there that really like him. Like, I don't know why they will like him, but I'm sure there's some people out there that like him, probably at the homeless shelter or something. Then he gets this new young girlfriend of his, but he wants to introduce her to his children, and he wants his children to be nice to her and treat her like their new stepmom. Now, I have no evidence of this, but I'm thinking those kids were probably thinking, stepmom, you're twice her age. She's more like a babysitter. Get her away from me. Then he would text her. He would text her. Remember her good friend Jeff Lewis? He read it on his radio station. He would say stuff like, you disgust me. I'm tired of you. What do you have to do? Eat, huh? I can't stand your fat ass. He was horrible, absolutely horrible. And in my opinion, David was trying to break Shannon. And this is why I love Shannon. She wasn't having it. Once she got it in her head that this marriage is over and this man is a douche, and she probably lovingly calls him in her head David the douche, she took action, immediate action, people. She had to get herself mentally stronger. She got a new support system. She had to get rid of Tamara and Eddie, who still wanted to hang out with David the douche. And she started hanging around Jeff and Ellie Dodd, stuff like that. She got a deal with QVC selling her delicious recipes. She started looking better. Shannon looks better than she ever looked before. I'm trying to tell you guys, she lost a total of 50 pounds. Do you guys know how hard that is? So impressive. She's saying in her recent interview that she is happier than ever. She's in a good place. She dates on and off, nothing too serious. That's what you're supposed to do. You just have fun. Now, she did say that her and the douche are estranged. This is a good thing. She needs to stay so far away from David till it's not even funny. Like, David needs to go crawl in a hole somewhere and wait his turn for Leslie to cheat on him because, after she uses you for all your money, because that's how it works. Let's just be honest here, people. When the young women date the grandpas, they're after something. So after you spend all of your money and time on her, she's going to dump you the way that you did Shannon for someone younger, just like you did. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I really do think, David, you have about 2 to 3 more years of fun with Leslie. In the meantime, Shannon doesn't care. She's moving on. And here's another idea. Maybe in his spare time, when Leslie lets him come up for air, maybe David should write a book. Like a 5-step guide to how to be, a deadbeat. And if I were David, the first line in my book would be, if a guy looks like me, acts like me, talks like me, run. That's what I would do. It would be helpful for his daughters. Now, I'm well aware not everyone feels the same way as I do. So if you're a huge David fan and you think I'm being just too harsh on him, let me have it in the comments section. So that's my housewife news for today. So I want to know, do you guys agree with me? Do you think Shannon handled her divorce out of all the franchise the best? I mean, really think about it, guys. And no one better bring up the name Vicki Gunvalson, because there's never an excuse for Brooks. I'm just not gonna even take that challenge, okay? Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification button for more stories like these. Until next time, talk to you then. Bye.